The best part about living in a world where modern appliances only last a few years is that we get all sorts of leftover cords we get to collect. Vacuums seem to be one of the appliances that we replace a lot in our house. But before I let the trash man run off with mine, I clip the cord. Vacuum cords are great because they're long, flexible, and already made to handle a lot of voodoo juice. But before adding a plug to the cut end and trying to use it as an extension cord for a table saw, you need to know the wire gauge, what the cord was originally powering, and how much juice it can handle before things start getting melty. Before I cut the cord, I check the appliance label. A good way to remember what this thing came from months or years down the road is to label it with what it used to power and the information printed on the cord. After cutting the cord, I'll attach my label to it and it's ready to store. This cord doesn't look too bad, but if you find one that's cracked, bends weird, has any cuts in it, looks melty, or is otherwise sketchy, toss it. Next, we need to look at the plug. If it has 2 prongs, it stays with 2-prong stuff. 3 means I've got a ground wire to work with, and those are the ones I really want for extension cords. Now, if I'm turning this into an extension cord, I add a female plug to the cut side. Black always goes to brass, white goes to silver, and if I've got a ground wire, green goes with green. If you're attaching the cord directly to something, remember the plug tells you which wire is which. The small prong is hot, and the large prong is neutral. So before the trash man runs off with your throwaway appliance, grab the cord. It's a cheap souvenir from something that probably costs you way too much. Like and sub for more bite-sized tips. Keep making things.